Can we have? I want to hear the trailer
what a
for fucking
slob.
Love Happens because they were showing a fucking trailer for it.
a trailer for it. Oh boy!
And it just looked abysmal.
Yeah, find the trailer because it is a typical chick flick. One of these horrid, lovey movies that are all the same. They're all the same. Love happens.
Love. Sometimes when you're least expecting it.
Yep, that's it.
Love
exactly.
happens.
Love happens. He's a. Blah, 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 blah. She's a. Blah, 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 blah. In the end, love happens. This is the trailer for Love Happens.
Without further ado,
Burke Ryan.
I'm feeling okay. How are you?
Motivational speaker.
This is your moment. TV, radio, publishing. Like Learjets? You know that's not why I wrote it. You do know that you're helping people.
What's wrong?
So tell me, what motivated the book?
My wife died 3 years ago.
Never intended for anyone to actually read it.
The only thing separating you and me
Pause that,
is in
Tim.
your head.
No, the great line would have been, what did she die of? She was fucked to death by a bull mastiff. Oh, freak accident. She was in a rush and she got her vag lips caught in the elevator door.
How did your wife die? Linger longer.
Oh, my wife, what a buzzkill. She's just trying to
I know.
take his picture.
Yeah, Jennifer Aniston is the photographer, and she's taking pictures. She's a very successful motivational speaker. He's writing books, self-help things, and she's now doing a photo shoot with him. And they start talking to each other. And, I wonder what's going to happen.
And then
I think love.
But then she goes, what happened to your wife? He goes, well, she died mysteriously right after I took out that big policy on her. I was out with no alibi, and some men broke in and shot her and stole nothing. It's amazing. I had defensive wounds on my face and hands, which from a squirrel in the park who attacked me.
Coincidentally, that day, yes.
Yes, love happens.
Let's see what happens when love
When
happens.
two people with engorged genitals meet on a roof, love happens. One with a tranny neck, love happens. One with a cleft chin and one with a tranny neck.
The blood is a-flowing. Let's hit this.
Bumped into each other.
Would you like to have a cup of coffee?
I have never been on a date with someone who has a cardboard cutout of themselves.
Is it really good for the carpool lane?
Pause that, please.
Get it? I like that one.
That's great.
Good gravy.
That's terrific.
Yeah, that was good.
That's terrific.
I was only joking.
Yeah.
I have a funny idea. Can you rewind that?
He's clever. He's so clever.
Just that one line. Let's see if we have a line too, like right there.
All right.
Oh, no.
Been on a date with someone who has a cardboard cutout of themselves.
Is it really good?
Well, I've never been on a date with a cunt who notices everything.
All right, let me try one.
Please go.
Have a cup of coffee?
I have never been on a date with someone who has a cardboard cutout of themselves.
Why don't you keep fucking that chicken?
Okay. Wait, no, there's another one, I think.
I have never been on a date with someone who has a cardboard cutout of themselves.
My wife is dead, you pig!
Let's see. I think I might have one.
I have never been on a date with someone who has a cardboard cutout of themselves.
I can smell your cunt!
You ever, rewind that a little bit.
Cup of coffee?
I have never been on a date with someone who has a cardboard cutout of themselves.
It reminds me of my wife. She used to lay on my boat, and she had a flat ass. She died of botulism.
Let me see.
I have never been on a date with someone who has a cardboard cutout of themselves.
Watch what comes out of the hole in the crotch later in the night. He just shoves his dick.
Dave M. from Hartford writes, I've never felt like fucking Brad Pitt's sloppy seconds.
I have never been on a date with someone who has a cardboard cutout of themselves.
That's interesting. You ever fuck a guy with herpes?
Eric from Virginia Tech. Well, have you been dumped by someone for Angelina Jolie? And then awful me. Have you ever been fisted with a boxing glove? It's just why? Why? Why?
We should hear the rest of it.
Yeah, maybe we should
let's see what
continue.
I have never been on a date with someone who has a cardboard cutout of themselves.
Well, as long as you haven't been on a date with a...
Jimmy from Staten Island. Jimmy!
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
J-I-M-I.
It's very ironic that she makes all these romance movies, but yet she gets shit on in every relationship.
Yeah, because in real life, she can't keep a guy more than a couple weeks.
I know, she's dating Jake LaMotta now.
Our theory is that her box smells really bad.
Yeah, it's got to be it.
Yeah, fish club, big time, big time.
Yeah, very good, man.
Oh, wait a minute.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
I have never been on a date with someone who has a cardboard cutout of themselves.
It's not a cutout. It's my twin brother. He has AIDS.
Oh, Jesus. All right, we're going to try this with the listener. Charlie.
Oh, boy.
Charlie, we're going to... All right, I know. Charlie, listen.
Charlie's laughing.
Hopefully you can hear when you have to jump in, okay? We're going to try this. We're going to try this one time with Charlie. All right, Charlie.
I have never been on a date with someone who has a cardboard cutout of themselves.
I also own a chalk outline of my dead wife.
Bravo, you motherfucker. That was a good one.
All right, let's let it play and see
let's
what really happens. We'll let it keep going.
Yeah.
I have never been on a date with someone who has a cardboard cutout of themselves.
Is it really good for the carpool lane? How long you been at this?
Oh, I finally got up the guts a couple years ago to open my own shop.
May I just point out, now you're dating some guy who's not even going to be in town for 72 hours?
I like him.
Oh, God.
Trying to wrap my head
You know, it'd be
around
great
what
Paul,
you're
when she
saying.
said, when he goes, "How long you been at this?" Oh, and then you realize that her job is to give colonics, and she's a big tube in his ass, and you can see fucking hunks of meat and feta cheese going through it, and leafy vegetables.
Jesus.
Fuck, man.
Jesus H. Christ.
God damn.
All right.
Thing is,
It's a long story.
Yeah, but isn't that your whole thing, talking about it?
Thank you for the drink.
Yeah. Thanks.
Wait a minute. Wait. I
Yeah.
see what's he just can't pull the switch.
No.
Still thinking about the ex. That's
The
dead.
wife, this. He's a self-help guy, but he can't help himself. Do you understand
But
how?
she is going to help him.
Yes, they're gonna Opie. They're gonna help each other.
And then they're going to be playing climbing up on Salisbury Hill, and the credits going to
yeah,
roll.
yeah.
He misses his wife because she had a big fat vag, and that's his fetish. And he always looks at Camel Toe, and he thinks of her every time. Sees Keith Hernandez because he had a first baseman's mitt, like his wife's fucking big meat vag.
Dead wife's
Yeah,
huge meaty vag.
yeah,
Oh shit, it's true.
How did your wife die? She was a contractor. She was beheaded in Iraq. How funny! It was some completely awful reason.
Horribly awful.
They just throw it in there.
She drove the wrong way down the Taconic.
She was depressed. She threw herself through the window like John Locke. Some fucking horrible death.
It'd be really funny.
Wasn't peaceful.
You tend to fall for these guys with expiration dates right on their forehead. Am I being too harsh?
yes.
The friend.
Stop lying, son.
Oh,
You have to give yourself permission to start living your life again. You're right.
Next scene.
Now he's running to her. He knows now.
He's running through the woods, and he goes to his wife's grave, and he just pisses on it. He says, "Adios, bitch."
I'm finally over this.
And then he graffitis racial epithets on her fucking headstone and kicks it over.
Holy shit.
He's running through the woods because she's in a shallow grave. He didn't say he killed her.
He just said she's dead.
He kept that part quiet.
Yeah.
He's going to see if the heat's on.
He has her posed sexually in the woods. Fucking nailed with a railroad spike through her mouth to the fucking tree. Just jerks off on her shoes and yells at her. She scolded him.